Welcome, Keg fans, and welcome to the big one, the grand final against the two Geelong sides, being Keg and the Geelong Cats. Geelong have made it all the way through the final series without dropping a game, having not been in the top four, so they had to fight their way on through, which is amazing for them and good on them for getting there. Keg breezed their way through, showing why they were minor premiers and taking Tasmania down fairly easy, then Collingwood not too bad after that. Let's take a look at what happened at the last time when these two met. So typically, Keg would start off pretty slow, but last time they played Geelong at home for Keg, they got off pretty quickly. In the first 15-20 seconds, they kicked their first goal, as we're just seeing there, which is an amazing start for us here. Geelong did manage to come back at us, and it is something that we needed to work on, especially in the grand final. We don't want them to be able to push their way back into it, but it's what happened. Geelong, Keg managed to get off to a 3-goal head start last time, which is an amazing feat for Keg. They did struggle at the start, something that they tried to work on obviously through the season, that didn't always go their way. Geelong Cats were, I guess, pushing Keg to get where they needed to go, but they just didn't seem to really have any sort of presence last game, and Keg just seemed to dominate them, which is, between a derby between the two Geelong teams, for that to be the case isn't amazing. Keg obviously had a fairly good start to their AFL campaign, smashing through in the first season, not losing a game and not dropping anything, and now it looks like that the competition sort of caught up this year, and they managed to, I guess, find out what Keg's flaws were. As we can see here, Geelong managed to get themselves back into it in the second quarter, with Keg just seeming to drop out of momentum, which wasn't ideal. It made it for a better game, but obviously the pressure was intense. Both teams wanting to make sure that they get the win over the other one. I think Keg beat them, Geelong, last year pretty comprehensively, and then this year they took it right up to them. Into the second quarter it was, and it wasn't what you would have hoped to have been. I feel like I'm not really discussing this match too well as we're trying to talk to this, but the end of score in the games don't always reflect how the game was played. Yes, like as you can see here in the third quarter, we were up by 34 points, and just seeming to get more and more momentum as the game went on. A few good punches and a few good things happened for us there that managed to land the game in our pocket, and we ended up just running away with what we needed it to have been. We are hoping to do the same thing against them this time, come out early on and put on some goals, and then just move on from there. Don't look back, don't even try and let them back into the game, because in a grand final, it's easy to lose your morale as this happens, and then having to see them come back from behind and win when you've been trying your ass off to make sure that they don't get into it is hurtful. Considering Keg had a loss in the grand final against Melbourne last year, but sure, they don't want a repeat of that. They want to make sure that they are in front, stay in front, and then that's just how they want it to be, I'd imagine. As we can see here, we did run off to a 30-point lead against Geelong last time, and it would have been demoralising for Geelong to get that close up into the second quarter, where they're within a point, just for Keg to all of a sudden put the afterburners on and just take off. I'm sure that'll be staying in the back of their minds in this game, and I would hate to see that being the opposite effect. I don't want that to give them motivation to continue on. I want them to sort of be like, oh no, they smashed us last time by 29 points. So as you can see, the final scores there were not going Geelong's way, even though they caught right up. We don't want to have a repeat of them catching up to us in this match either, because that would be horrible. So that's what happened last time they met. I don't think I explained too well on that, but we'll push on. There's been a lot going on behind the scenes here. We just want to make sure that our guys are ready to go. We're not going to worry about what happened last time. I mean, yes, it does give us a psychological edge, but I mean, in the grand scheme of things, a grand final is a grand final. Everyone knows it's the last week of footy and that you're just wanting to smash into it. Everyone puts their body on the line. No one's going to shirk any responsibilities because, I mean, you've got plenty of time to recover as the year goes on and we start already again for next year. So this game is going to be huge. Can Keg make history, being their second season in a second grand final, but win their first grand final? Or is Geelong going to smash them and make sure that their dreams don't get realised and they'll have to try again next season? That's what we're up here for. That's what we're looking to find out. And I guess the next thing we need to do is just see how the teams lined up against each other today. Let's edit the lineups for our final game of the year. Blipkiss can go on into there. Cameron comes off. And we have Ashcroft go on. Who are we going to have in there? Corv's had an awesome year for us, so he will come on. He will replace Guthrie. Chol can come off. And I'm going to throw Buse into this one. Battle can come up into this. He can go there. Brayshaw. Let's get him in actually to use. Deconing is going to come off actually. I'm going to throw Buse into that one. Allen Cripps can swap. Oscar Allen go there. Graham's there. Brayshaw, Atkins, Banfield, Lucas. Deconing, I feel that's not right. Huh. So I think we'll leave Deconing there. And that should just about do us for this one. Let's take another look. That's what we did last time. I will do it again because it worked. Darcy Cameron to come in. Because he... we don't really have a tool down there, I don't think. Oh, we'll see how that goes. Sure, we'll take views off and like that. That's probably better. Might be actually the way to go. It started early that way. So alright, I think that's it. We will see how this all plays out in the end. Let's get into it.
Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Saturday afternoon football. The grand final is here at last. This should be a classic between Geelong and Geelong. It's the best of the best. Winner takes all. A season full of twists and turns comes to its conclusion. Who will be crowned Premier today? The skipper leads their team out onto the field. Daniel Harford, great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
G'day, Hutto. I've tipped the Roosters. Two very worthy sides, obviously, but I've gone with the favourites because their best is the best, and they have no obvious weakness. May it be a terrific game.
All right, so both Geelong sides in the grand final. The second one for Keg in the 2 years they've been. Oh, we won the toss. Oh, we'll go left. The second one we've been in our second year. Haven't won one, and this is Kyle's fourth grand final appearance since coming into the AFL. So that's an incredible feat. He hasn't missed one since he's started. So can he get his third win? He won 2 at Port Adelaide. Can he get a third grand final win? So far it's been 2 wins, 1 loss. What's going to happen in his fourth one? Wow, Ashcroft is majorly wrong there.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Final gets underway.
Gone. And Stanley in the ruck. Gone wins it out. Cripps gets absolutely pinned down by Duncan. Ball up again in the middle. Here we go again. Can they find a way out of it this time?
They have a good understanding, those two.
Or they find their way out. It's a big kick there by Cripps, who comes in, but Stewart comes past. And it gets a good mark in. Oh, Al comes through with a good intercept punch. And out it goes again for another throw in, closer to the Keg side of it. Can they get their first goal on the board? Al gets it back in. Oh, gets it out to Graham. Graham gets tackled by Henry, and it's another ball up. It is. Stanley gets it in there first. It's an tackling fest there, but Geelong managed to find their way out of it as they go deep inside the 50. And Oscar Henry has a mark. He'll be kicking outside of 50 by the time he does it, but it's the first shot on goal. Geelong in transition, getting a good thing. He's absolutely flushed that. Geelong get the first one. Not a great start for Keg.
The Cats have opened their accounts.
It's not at all how we wanted to start. Can Keg get it out? Gorn wins it. They get a handball out.
He's caught. Graham.
Can the captain get the first goal? Oh, he comes steaming through and gets tackled. Free kick. Just as the ball was coming down to his boot. And Geelong are now looking to exit again. It's a big punch there from Bontempelli, who runs past it, leaves it behind. Geelong go back up. A big punch again, but it goes straight to Cameron. Cameron bulbs it in long into the hot spot there. Keg go for the punch, but they punch it to them again. They tackle. It's too late. Geelong kick their second. 2 goals.
They might need to make a change already.
Keg just not finding their targets and not doing well at all here. The pressure is there, but Geelong are there, ready. Keg need to get a goal soon. It'll risk this blowing out before it gets too far away. Can Cameron get up there? It's a big punch there from Geelong as they come back through. That's a handball out to no one. Geelong forcing their way out. A good tackle there by Bontempelli stops Duncan from getting the exit. Just outside the 50 for Keg there. Can they do something with it here for their first goal? Gorn gets a good tap. It's another one there. Can Gorn get his first kick? He does. He goes for the goal. He gets Keg's first!
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
Good goal by Gorn there. Following up his ruck. Absolute good one. Only 1 goal in it now. What can they do? They lose out to the ruck there from Gorn. Gorn picks it back up. He's doing it all today. The ball spills out in the tackle. Geelong are all around the contest. Oh, Gorn goes up for that. It goes in long. Hawkins takes a mark 30 metres out, directly in front. An absolute fall down from Keg there. And they're not hitting targets, and that is what is hurting them at the moment. Geelong handballs and kicks are hitting everything as Hawkins comes in and sprays it to the left and kicks the first blemish for either side for the game. Charlie Cameron going to kick it in, finds in the short kick. Not the great kick. It's gone to a pack, and Cripps takes the mark, even though it looked like Ashcroft flew. Can they now hit the next one? That's the kick. Nice and soft. It's only the first quarter. They've got the time. Just take a look for the next kick in the link. It's not going to be him. It's going to have to go long and up otherwise.
Can he find a teammate?
Oh! Charlie Cameron goes over the top. Cripps just in the side of the 50 there. That was a good kick. Oh no, that wasn't the kick. Oh no, they've gone to... Charlie Cameron gets in there, tries to have a kick, it gets smothered. Oscar Allen goes for the shot, but gets pinned and tackled down, and it's directly in front of them. It looks like Stanley's going to have to be... Tactic's going to have to be changed there. Oscar gets onto it, turns around on the 15, kicks a goal! Ooh, 1 point in it.
The Roosters have settled. The big men fly. He's wrapped up.
Bluecast has tapped down to Dangerfield, gets tackled by Atkins for Geelong, and it's another stoppage there. Blitzers gets it out for Dangerfield, who has a shot in, tries to get it through, doesn't get it past. It's a mess in there at the moment, and they're trying to get it through, but Geelong kick it long out to the middle. It's a big punch out there by Keg. It's going to Geelong as the punch dribbles out. There's a bit of a problem in the middle there as they have a shot. Jeremy Cameron takes a mark for Geelong. 40 metres out, having a shot. And he looks like he swung it through. Keg need another one here. Why are we seeing this as a replay? Like it's a standard kick.
The Cats really
Alright, here we go again.
Just to settle things down.
Lucas loses that out of the ruck there.
They've got good chemistry, those two.
It's a big punch out, which is good from Cameron, and Lucas tackles. And we're getting another ball up. It's a bad one there. Keg needs to get it out, and they do.
His field kicking is normally first rate.
Not 15. Atkins for Keg has a massive kick. It's a big punch out there. And they get it out for Keg. Dixon runs in, kicks a goal to keep Keg within a point. Good goal there to keep him in it. Good handballing there into space, which is what makes the difference. Can Keg get in front in the last 30 seconds just before the end of the quarter?
Cheap viewers on streamboot.com.
Oh, they've got it out, and it's a good kick. Paying for views. Don't think I'm going to start now, as Keg get in front by 5 points. 25 seconds left. It was a quick goal, and Blickus wins down to L, who gets tackled straight away. Can they do it? Something again? This time he loses, but Keg ruck it out well. Blickus comes through, gets it, gives it a big kick in. Can Cameron for Keg have a go? No. Kolonjensky, cut it out. Either way, it's a no. Geelong kicking it out now. Long kick out, but Bontempelli gets a big punch through. 3 seconds left in the quarter. Should not be enough time for any of these teams to score now. Oh, and it isn't. Nice close grand final is what we want, and that's what we're getting.
And there's little in it on the scoreboard.
At Stark Industries, we're reimagining what's possible. The future doesn't build itself. That's our job.
Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Cats are lucky to be so close, if we're honest.
Go again.
Generally outplayed in that first term, and this margin really.
All right, here we go. Going back into the ruck here against Stanley.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Stanley punches it out of the ruck. Close. He'll be sore in the morning.
No tackling at all there from Keg. Oh no.
No one can mark.
Oh, they've got it out for Keg. Good punches right down. Big punch from Gorn there as Allen just stops running. Henry picks it up and Oscar Allen tackles him straight into the ground. Defensive efforts going well here as the two big guys go in it again. It's a big kick off the ground from someone, but it doesn't go anywhere near where they need to go. It's a big punch from Brayshaw, who gets it out to his captain, who has a look in, bombs it in long. It's a bit of a mess. Oh my God, Cameron's up! Woo! Yes!
For a little breathing space.
Jeremy Cameron for Keg, up and about. Should easily slot this through to give Keg a 11-point lead, and straight on through he does!
Well, it's one thing to take the contested mark, but another to have the composure to finish off your good work.
Incredible.
The Roosters.
Again we go.
They're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. Gorn
Big punch
wins
from
it
Gorn.
down.
Gets it out to Atkins, who has a big kick down to Jeremy Cameron for Keg, who just nowhere in a contest. Keg just let them running rampant here. It's almost a tackle. Oh, it's a big punch. Gorn gets it and gets it a big bomb back to the wing. Stewart gets a big punch. Oh no, it's a terrible handball. It's gone straight out to Keg, to Geelong to Keg, Geelong to Keg. It's finally a ball up. Gorn with a big kick. Cripps gets tackled as soon as he gets his hand on the ball. It's a bad hit. Oh no, it's an absolute tackling thing there. It looks like just everyone's tackling. And ball up again. No one's getting a clear run out of this, as it looks like Gorn has a go again. Gorn going to run in, has a shot at goal. Oh, gets tackled as he goes for his second incorrect disposal. And out they go again. Oh, an intercept mark as Geelong kick it out to the top 50, straight into L, who takes it, gets swallowed up straight away. Another ball up on Keg's forward 50 as they have another go. Atkins gets it from the thing, has a big kick, and it goes astray for Keg's first minor score of the game. 5-1-31 plays 3-1-19 in favour of Keg as Geelong kick it back out now into the pocket. Stewart takes a good mark there as Dixon tries to intercept it. It doesn't go where they want it to go. It's not a great kick, and it's punched back out by Bontempelli. Geelong not getting out of the 50, but not going too much further. As they big boys go at it again, it gets to Al, who gets it out with a good handball. Cripps has a shot from almost the boundary. That's another goal! 3 goals in it now. Yes.
The Cats need more from their key players. Gorn had his measure today. He's set upon.
Gorn just having a game. He wants this win, as it looks like Keg tried to get it, but they get spoiled out by Geelong. It's a big kick, 2-on-1. They both go up, and no one gets it. Bliffus has a go. Oh, they get the ball back for Keg, who just boots it out on the full, and it comes flying back into him now, as it's a big punch that gets missed there by Keg as Geelong go forward. It's a 3-on-1. Can they get the win? They get the handball out. It's not a great one. Al gets it back. Brayshaw's got it, has a chip out, and he clears it. And off he runs now. Bontempelli taking a few bounces. Big kick down the line. Tries to beat Colin Jusney. Gets it. Oh no. Allen gets a panic. He has footsteps behind him and handballs it. It's not great. It's a big punch out by Keg again, but it goes straight to Geelong, who gets absolutely crunched. And it is in the back, apparently, as it looks like Geelong try and kick it out again. Keg do get the punch, but they punch it to Geelong. It's another punch there, and Brayshaw gets tackled as he picks the ball up. Geelong attacking hard as Blitzers, there you go, has a win. It's a big, somehow Geelong, Keg get it out there. He has a big good kick in from Banfield, who turns around, sees Oscar, has a kick, and Oscar gets it. It's a good pass there, unselfish from Jeremy Cameron. And it looks like Oscar's going to be kicking his first goal in his grand final here. He's kicked one already, sorry, this will be his second. Not a bad haul for you, grand final! 4 goals in it, coming into the end of the second quarter. 1 minute left. 4-1. I don't know my maths. 7-1-43 plays 3-1-19.
This is a hotly
Oh, Keg, Al gets absolutely crunched as he comes into that one. It's a good kick from Ashcroft there, and it looks like Dixon takes a good mark. Can he get it a little bit close? Anyone going to come up there? Looks like Cripps was free. No, he's going to have a shot now. He's taken too long. It's a big kick that he's going to try and get here. He swings his foot to the right, so we will probably hit it to about there. Can he nail this one, Dixon? Does he have the distance? He may not have put it out far enough. He's got it on there. It's on its way. And he's nailed it. Keg seeming to run away with this one. 5 goals in front. Not at all what Geelong would have been expecting here when they first started this. Again, why are you watching a set shot as a replay?
The Roosters
Was a good kick, but don't need to see it. Oh. Bluecast loses that one. It goes out to Geelong, who just bomb it in long and deep, and Tommy Hawkins just too strong, pushes him out, takes a good contested mark, having his second shot for the day. No goals yet. Can he help steer the shit right for Geelong? He has it, and it's a mongrel pump, but in it goes. For Geelong's first goal of the quarter, I think it is.
They've broken the run of goals at the other end.
Not entirely exactly what Keg wanted as they were coming in. Only 4 goals in it again as Stanley gets it out. Dangerfield gets it back. Atkins tackles it. No, we don't need them to get back in. The momentum seems to have swung. It doesn't look like Geelong's got it there. It's a big, absolute desperate defence there from Keg. Holy crap.
But they weren't able to maintain it in the second. They'll need to regroup.
Looking for your happy place? Big Belly Burger has your favorites, flavor-packed burgers, crispy fries, and shakes you love. Big Belly Burger. Come for the food, stay for the happiness. At Stark Industries, we don't just imagine the future, we build it. From clean energy to defense systems, our innovations drive progress. We're changing the world, one breakthrough at a time. Precision, power, Grunnings drills lead the way. From job sites to home projects, trust Grunnings. Grunnings drills, power you can count on.
Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
The Roosters are seeing a lot of the major indicators. Hit-outs, clearances, inside 50s, contested possessions. They're not quite doing as they please, but they would have to take the foot off the pedal for their opponent to get back into this match.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
One more half in it. Can we hold on?
It's been a great duel between the two big men. Dangerfield, Gorn, Graham into the action again.
It's a big kick out as it looks like it. Oh, no.
Atkins.
Can they get over the top? They do to Dixon, who, bang, kicks the first goal of the second half.
We might see some heads start to drop.
The Roosters on the board first after half-time.
Gorn gets a good handball out there. It goes into Geelong's way as Atkins takes a tackle, dunk it straight into the ground. And it wasn't called ball. Another ball up, just slightly off the centre there. As Dangerfield gets it, he tries to turn around and just absolutely pump it long. He gets smothered into Al, who gets tackled by Patrick Dangerfield for Geelong. Another ball up. Can they get it out? As Dangerfield for Keg gets it, gets tackled, and it's holding the ball as he apparently was trying to take them on. Go figure that one. It's a big punch there by Atkins. It goes over the top. Gorn gets hit, and then Gorn just going for a run, bombs it long. It's a punch, but no, they get thrown out. The Cats somehow get it away as they were under a lot of pressure to get it through, as now Al has it. He goes long into the middle, centers it, and Oscar Allen gets up. Turns around, sees Atkins, sends it in. It's not the right kick, and Cameron takes a good mark.
Well, there's one side working hard.
Jeremy Cameron now taking a good mark there. looking for his second goal of the game. It's a bit quiet by his standards, but here he goes to kick the 10th goal, make it a 6-goal lead, and he nails it straight through that centre.
He hasn't had a big impact, but he's still found a way to kick a couple.
It's not over yet, but it might
That's
be
a
soon.
picture and a half. Not looking good for Geelong, as it looks like Gawn wins it again against Stanley. It downs it down to Dangerfield for Keg, who gets tackled. Another ball up just slightly off the centre. Both the big boys running again. It gets one out by Stanley, who gets it out by Keg. And Brayshaw in with a good intercept mark on the centre half forward line there for Keg. It's a risky kick, but he does it. It's a big kick out that way. Doesn't look like it's going to go there. And Cameron gets onto it, runs into a goal, has a go, and he nails it. Oh, good goal. Looks like Geelong have just ebbed away at the wrong time.
The Roosters have got a stranglehold on this match. Rucks go at it. Dangerfield.
Terrible handball. And then Stanley kicks it in. Brayshaw out 1-on-3. He was never going to win that. And it looks like Oscar Henry having a shot. About 45 out by the time it drops to his boot. It's slightly off. It was a good shot, but slightly off. Another point.
Kicking very well.
Okay, take a look now. Geelong manning it up. Long, it is, and up the middle. It's not the right option as they get it wrong. They centre it up for Geelong to Blisser, who goes back to take a shot. That wasn't great. It might be 7 goals, but it's still got a half a footy to play. As he has a shot, and it gets it.
That'll boost his confidence.
Not entirely what Keg needed to have happened yet.
They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more. Where that came from. Good ruck work. Duncan competing.
It's a good tackle as
Atkins. It's a tough
play on. Everyone stopped thinking it was a mark.
This might be a chance
and
ignoring the corridor for now. Quality delivery by foot. It's hard to find a winner for them today. Ashcroft
gets it out to Dangerfield, who goes to have a kick, gets tackled, dropping the ball. I don't know, it would have been had prior opportunity. Jesus. Trying to keep Geelong in this game, it feels like. Doesn't matter, it's not
bombs it in. Atkins wins the contest and can relieve the pressure.
Wasn't a great contest there as Geelong bomb it into the middle of the wing. It's a mark by Brayshaw. Good interception. Now can they do something with it here? Doesn't look great as he just bombs it in long to the sweet spot. It's a 2-on-2. Oh no, Cameron gets it onto it. Dixon gets it, the handball just out of nowhere and kicks in. He kicks a great goal. Answers back. It's Dixon kick 2 or 3 at the moment. That's an insane way. Here we go again.
Stanley smashes it out of there. Atkins.
Looks like Al's going for a run. He gets tackled. Tried to go for a goal. No, too much handballs, too cute. Trying to get too close to a lot of other stuff as Brayshaw punches it and it gets to no one. He was 1 out against like 4 of them as they get into Blithcast, who has another shot, kicks his second for Geelong. Terrible in transition.
Off day so far, but that was more encouraging from them. Perhaps they're not gone yet.
Horrible.
The Cats are just hanging in there, but they need to string some goals together. The 2 big men do battle.
Al gets it through, down to Jeremy Cameron. He gets easily pushed out by Colin Jasny. And now it's a big kick out onto the flank as Geelong look to get it out. It's a big screamer for Atkins. And it looks like Geelong just out muscling Keg, who gets tackled by Al, who tries to get it out. Banfield just not getting onto that as well as we were hoping. It's a blitz us on blitz us, and a intercept mark there by Cripps as he kicks it to Bontempelli, who gets a good one. They're slowing it down now. Can the switch happen? That was a terrible, terrible idea. Oh no. Bolter gets a good mark. Ashcroft gets tackled. 2 seconds left as Guthrie has a shot. Can we get it in there just in time? Oh, would have been a good one too. But no, that smother stuffed the whole thing.
And this one is almost decided. One team very good today, and the other certainly below their best.
Craving something big? Big Belly Burgers got fresh, juicy burgers and crispy fries, made to satisfy every bite.
It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Cats are no doubt feeling it slip away.
The final run home, the last quarter of this season. We're 6 goals in front. Do we lose it from here or just punish them and get it home? As Al gets it out again, Gawn picks it back up. He's had a great game today so far as Jeremy Cameron goes up for it, doesn't get the ball. It's a big tackle there. It looks messy as it looks like it gets back to Jeremy Cameron, who gets tackled as he tries to swing it onto his foot in front of the goal, and Zach Guthrie saving an almost certain goal there. Ball up again. It looks like fucking someone lost it out there, as it looks like looks like Allen kicked the goal off the ground for his third. Trying to commentate and concentrate was hard just then. Can we see a replay? No. Ooh.
Gawn had his measure today. Cripps.
Gawn wins it down to Cripps. He gets tackled by Atkins for Geelong. Another ball up, almost in the same spot. Gawn taps it out to Al, who gets it, gets the handball out. Gawn kicks it up off the ground. It goes to Dangerfield, also tries to kick it off the ground. It doesn't work that way. Gets back to Al, who kicks it long into the forward line. Can Jeremy Cameron win this one? No, he gets punched out, and it's a chase now as Colin Jasny gets the handball out. It's Keg chasing. It should be ball. No, it's a handball out as Cameron gets it into Charlie Cameron, who just waltzes in and kicks a goal.
It's a gift, really. He's taken full advantage.
Holy shit, I think I commentated that well.
The Roosters with the past 2 goals.
And that should be Keggers premiers. I can't see, even if they fall down there, it'd have to be a bad collapse for this to not go Keg's way now. As Cameron, Keg get it back in there. Geelong get it out. It's a massive kick to a 1 out. He gets a handball out. It was probably under pressure to someone. He gets out to Stewart, who kicks it over to Bruin, who then has another kick out to the pocket or the flag. No way, Guthrie gets the tackle. It's advantaged and played on there as they kick it back into the hot spot. It's not a win as Brayshaw gets the punch. It's a handball out now, and it looks like Cripps got the big kick out down to the middle as Geelong lose another chance there. It's punched out the back for Cameron. Allen gets it, goes to have his another shot as Jeremy Cameron gets it, handballs it out. It's desperate tackling, but no, Geelong get it back out. It's a big punch now from Keg. It sprays out. It's a foot race to it. It's a big tackle there by Allen, and no, not by Allen, by Bontempelli, and it's a ball up. Holy cow. This time, Gawn gets onto it. Cripps gets it into the middle. It's a big kick, but no, Guthrie, too strong in the contest, pushes him out, and Geelong on the transition out now. They kick it out wide to Stewart, who gets absolutely pummeled, and the ball gets punched out as Ashcroft goes in, kicks it out to Cameron, who's 1 out. He has a shot. It's gone spread to Guthrie. Guthrie goes for the tackle, and as the ball's come out, he gets tackled. And Geelong now kick it out as they try and salvage some stuff. 2.5 minutes left in this game as they get it to Dangerfield, who kicks it to Stanley, who handballs it off now to Henry, who then handballs back off to, a few handballs. Looks like Blitzers is having his 3rd shot, and he does. He runs in, and he's missed it off to the left for another minor score.
They were lucky not to give up a goal.
We go. So now we just need to get it out to Keg. It's a good kick, but it's not good enough. Jeremy Cameron for Geelong taking the mark on a 45-degree angle. He's a left footer. He should be able to kick this one. I've seen it happen before as he comes in, kicking from about 5th or bang on the paint. It goes out wide, and it nearly didn't make the distance. Blizzard's punching on through 2 minutes left in this game. 14-1-85 plays 6-4-40. I just can't see Geelong getting back into this one now as they finally get a kick out into
They're leading them a merry dance.
into it as Keg kicks it out wide. It goes outside the 50 and punch out.
It's not always as simple.
2 minutes left. This looks like it's going to be a Keg for their first ever grand final win, as they don't look like they're stopping. It's a bad handball out, as it looks like Geelong now have another chance. Looks like it almost went out, but the umpire says it was in. It goes in long. It's a big punch from Keg, and it's rolled out of bounds in the forward line for Geelong.
Had a lot more ball, and it's translating on the scoreboard.
45 points of difference at this time in favour of Keg, as it looks like they get it out, and now they're out. Ashcroft has a big kick in. It gets punched. Oscar Allen gets it. Oh, they're just doing stuff. It's hit the post from Guthrie as Keg go into their forward line, looking dangerous every time they go in.
Away he goes.
Geelong going out long and wide to the flank. They go looking back in now to almost the exact 50 on the line there. They go into the middle. It was like a 2-on-4, and Blitzars nearly took it, missed, overshoots it from Brayshaw, who runs over the top, and Geelong get a late goal. 1 minute 10 left in the quarter. Not entirely exact what we needed, and we see this one now. It's been a while since Geelong kicked the goal, though, I suppose.
There's one crack paper.
14-2-86 plays 7-4-46, 40 points in it in favour of Keg. With a minute to go, it looks like Keg are going to be running out as victors here, as Geelong kick another goal, 2 in about 10 seconds. It's a bit too late, a little too late though. The amount of goals they'll have to kick between now and a minute, I can't see it happening.
Haven't thrown in the towel. Credit to them. The big men fly. Dangerfield.
Blitkus gets the win down to Dangerfield. It gets absolutely swallowed right back in the middle, and they're pretty much balling it up again. It's just a reset, as this time Blitzars gets it. Dangerfield handballs it to himself. Cameron gets it. He tries to handball it over to someone running in front. It goes too low, and Brayshaw comes in, and that should be the end of that, as he tries to move it on quickly. Dangerfield doesn't get the mark. Tom Stewart gets the kick out deep inside to the 50, and they try and punch for Keg, but no, Rowan gets it, goes long and deep into it, and it goes out of bounds. 30 seconds left. That is the end of it, as they say. Keg are running out premiers in season 4, their first AFL grand final, as their sloppy mistakes are starting to come into it now. Just tired and wanting this game to end. The celebrations will be starting soon. Blitzars gets that one out. They get it out now. Ashcroft. They go and moving forward there. Can Oscar Allen get the goal? No. The only way this is going to get any better is if the captain got a goal. 3 seconds left as they do another mistake. They have a look in. That's the siren. Keg win! Yes!
What a team and what a performance.
Yes!
This will live in their memories forever.
And that is an absolute game and a half. I'm ecstatic. Finally won our first one. I can't... I didn't think it was going to be this easy in the end. The start of this game was tough. Geelong brought it in. We kicked... it took us a while to get going, as it usually does. Geelong kicking 3 goals. We finally come back with the 4. Our second quarter is what really got us there. Another 4 goals on top for us, with only 1 goal kick for Geelong. And after that, we didn't really look like we were going back at all. Geelong kicked only 4 more goals for the game after half-time, and we just kept going. Well done to Geelong for getting this far. It's amazing to see that we actually both Geelong sides got into the grand final. Couldn't ask for anything more, but well done to them. They deserve it. They had a great season and they fought hard to get through the final series. We ran out better on the day, and what can I say? The better team won. So Keg get their first AFL championship to get it through into the fucking, yes, that's so good. Taking a look at some of the stats now, 172 disposals to Keg, 133 to Geelong, 77 kicks to Keg, 83 to Geelong. They were using their feet a bit more, 95 handballs to Keg, 50 to Geelong. Keg probably overusing the ball too much. There's probably the only criticism we can say. 40 inside 50s to Keg, 22 to Geelong. Keg used it obviously better. Well, no, I'd say Geelong used it better, but Keg just had more. 14 rebounded 50s, 24. Shows how much Keg got it into with 24 rebounds from Geelong, so it shows how much Keg got it in there. 7 frees for Geelong, just holding the balls and stuff like that. 31 hit outs to 21 in favour of Keg, just dominating in the middle there. 24 clearances, again, just a complete domination by Keg, 24 to 16. Contested possessions, 107 to Keg to 71 to Geelong. Geelong found themselves open a bit more. Keg obviously under a lot of pressure there, but still managed to rise to the task. 65 uncontested, 62. They both managed to find their free people pretty well. 24 marks and 39 in favour of Geelong there. Contested marks 13-22 in favour of Geelong. 7 intercept marks for Geelong and 5 for Keg. It looked like there was a lot going on defensively. Taking a look at the stats, Charlie Dixon, 4 goals in this game, an absolute masterclass. He was on fire today. Oscar Allen kicking 3, which is awesome for him. Jeremy Cameron, Charlie Cameron with 2. Gorn, Bamford and Cripps rounding out the goal kickers for Keg. A fair few tackles there from Duncan, doing his bit in the middle, trying to make sure that obviously Keg didn't run away too much, but unfortunately it wasn't enough. Looking at the stats, 18 to Cripps, 18 disposals for Cripps, 17 to Cameron, 15 to L, 13 to Dangerfield, and Bontempelli with 12. The midfield and wings working hard there. Jeremy Cameron with 11 and Ashcroft with 11 as well, doing their bit up forward. 14 contested possession from Dangerfield. He was making sure we got this. Only 13 to L there as well. Intercept marks, 3 intercept marks to Brayshaw. He had a cracker game there in defence. 2 contested marks, 4 rebounds from the 50. An insane effort for him today, and he was everywhere. Looks like Cripps had 7 inside 50s there, really making sure that we got as much as we could going there. All right, guys, so thank you so very much for joining us this whole season. I really appreciate everyone that watched and everyone that's watched on YouTube and all the highlights that are on TikTok. These highlights will be up on TikTok hopefully by the end of the week. That'll be it for the AFL games for a while now. We will be heading into the F1 season next with 16 races. Race 1 already has happened. That's the highlights are on TikTok, with the actual race being able to put up on YouTube hopefully soon. Yeah, we're getting into that one next to almost round out Kyle's World of Sports for a little while, as we go into do something different. Played a lot of sports games lately, but we're going to branch off into something new. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for joining us. And enjoy the win for Keg in their first one. Yes, up the Keggers!
PlayStation